We have learned and acknowledged the fact that there are many problems to be dealt with, from environmental such as loss of habitat, climate change, to social ones like wars, poverty, cyberbullying, or even climate change, or even phone addiction. But don't worry, like the topic of today's presentations, we have heroes who work towards solutions to humans' different problems. They are change makers. A change maker is simply defined as someone who is taking creative action to solve a social problem. But what makes a change maker stand out and be able to do so is the combination of these 5 characteristics. Since change makers empathize with people struggling with problems, they feel the urge to make a change, and their consideration for others' people's needs is unbounded. Then they create a community and galvanize people to join the change mission. They even think outside the box to figure out the best solutions. And what's important is that change makers are determined to make these solutions happen. Let's take Greta Thunberg, a young environmental activist, for instance. Everything began at 8 years old when she first learned about climate change. She didn't change her own habit from becoming a vegan to refusing to travel by airplanes. Prior to the Swedish election in 2018, she sat outside the country's parliament with a sign saying, "School strike for climate." Although alone for the first day of the strike, she was joined by more and more people, and her story soon garnered international attention. Eventually, her action inspired hundreds of thousands of students around the world. So, after hearing the story of Greta Thunberg, you may be skeptical that, can every one of us be a change maker? The answer is definitely yes, with these 5 steps like Greta. First, you need to start with yourself by embodying the change they want to see. But don't forget to capitalize on the we, since no man is an island. You need to learn to appreciate others' ideas as well. And it's important to understand your surroundings in order to know the kind of approach to get. And remember that leadership will require you to get out of your comfort zone, to think outside the box. And lastly, you need to take responsible action to address the issues affecting you and your community. Start an initiative or a project, for instance. Well, everything starts from something, but something wouldn't be nothing. You can start from your small daily life activities. For my example, at home, like many people nowadays, my mom spends hours working on the computer, which is dangerous to her health. Therefore, I create a monthly running goal for both of us. From then on, we run every evening at a nearby park. Or at school, in order to change my friends' attitude towards learning, I spend time learning about them, knowing what they're good at. Then I create activities to encourage them to work to their fullest potential. I can encourage change in my family, my friends, and together we can make an impact on the community. So can you start from something small, and thus you can be any type of change maker. Remember, Rita once said, no one is too small to make a difference. I'm Jama from Nguyễn Văn Hưởng campus. Thank you for your attention.
So one of the things you mentioned to be a change maker is we need to start with we. Can you tell me about a time that you had to collaborate to solve a problem or change something around you?
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you for your question. So as far as I believe, in order to make a change, 2 is better than 1. So at school, in order to be a part of protecting the environment, I need my friends' help as well. Together, we pick up the litter, we clean up our classroom, we clean the school yard so that it will be beautiful. I cannot do that alone. Or at home, even with my mom. In order to change my mom's attitude towards exercising, I need her collaborating as well. If I suggest that, we should go out for a run. But what if she say, no, I don't? We cannot make that happen. So that's one of my examples. Thank you.
Round 2.
Hello, it's me, Jama from Nguyễn Văn Hưởng here again. And my topic for this time, although it sounds familiar in our everyday life, normal, different, 2 words that we use every day. But with this topic, I have a chance to dive deeper into the meaning of these 2 words. So, in general, we all say normal is what we usually see, which is everywhere. And different is outstanding, which is stand out from the rest of the normal one. But as I think carefully, I would say that it's the normal that supports the difference. It sounds kind of strange that I say so, but why do I believe that? Because I think that it's the normal that encourages the curiosity inside us. Make us wonder what's beyond the border of that normal and boost us to be different. So, in each of us, it's the same. I'll say normal and different, they coexist in us. And the normal in us is what we all have in common. And the different is the original inside you. The one that makes you who you are. Let's say, for example, if you go out and meet someone, you say, oh, I can sing. And they say, that's normal, I can do the same as you. So, but what you should reply is that, no, that should be different because your voice is different from them. Or maybe I can draw. And I believe many of you can draw too. But what makes different is that my stroke is different and your stroke is different. The way I mix my color makes me to create my style in that picture, and the way you mix your color makes your picture your style. So I'll say that the normal is the common we have to socialize with each other that makes us connect. But the different is the original in you, and that makes who you are, and that makes the special in you. So let your normal and different coexist, and then find your true self. Thank you.
I'm moving to a new country. I'm going to get a new job, maybe even a new wife. Should I try to be normal, or should I try to be different in this new place and new life?
Firstly, I want to say thank you for your question. I think it's kind of like adapting to a new environment. So the first thing, I believe that we should be normal because, like I said, normal helps us socialize. We can get along with the culture. But I think you should remember that don't change everything which is part of you. You should be different. Stay, keep a part of your culture. Maybe the way you keep the part of your culture in your new life, maybe it's like a diversity for that place as well. So I believe you should make like normal and different coexist in your new life as well.
Thank you for your advice.